Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickstar, and this is my attempt to remake Pokemon Journeys Season 3 to what's something we should have got. So, I've talked about with Ash being in it, then leaving after the first season, Chloe being in it with the whole Eevee situation, but she's not leaving, she's still going to be here and there helping out, because I don't know if she's fully committed herself to actually being a coordinator. So she's competing one, she did lose, but at least she got something out of it. A goal to strive for later, like after she finishes school. And now the stuff with Go, Project Mew, is going to take precedent in Season 3. So, unlike original, where Gary showed up to introduce Go to Project Mew, that is gone completely. Because Gary, no, he's already got his path, his goal, his thing he's doing. He's a Pokemon professor studying Pokemon fossils. That is what he's doing. He's not going to leave that just to go and find Project Mew. Okay, technically he could, but only if, basically like in the first movie, the fossil thing of Pokemon of Mew, they find the fossil of Mew, and then Gary follows it. Why am I saying wrong names? So yeah, that's the only way how it is warranted if Gary is going to be there. If a fossilized bit of Mew or something, a pair of Mew or something fossilized, a fossil of Mew or something, I don't know. And that's the only way I'll allow him to be there. But without that, no. So the way how Go is brought into it is through Professor Cerise. Because, well, researchers all talk amongst themselves, and he knows what Go's main final goal is, to catch Mew, but also is now catch every single Pokemon in the world, which, for some reason, if I remember correctly, when Project Mew starts in the anime, in the original one, well, what I'm making from, Go never caught a single Pokemon. The only Pokemon he caught is the ones that he was on the mission for to get. That was it. They're the only ones he caught. He didn't go off and catch any others. So, yeah. He's still going around catching Pokemon here and there. Sometimes not always in every episode, because sometimes he takes a little hint from Ash when he was here. Help out Pokemon, not just catch them all. He learns from his past experiences. Makes Go a better person at the end. So, as I was saying, through Professor Cerise, he finds out about Project Mew. He relays it to Go, and find out that Go's interested. Seriously, my voice, my throat. Find out Go's interested, so he puts Professor Cerise does something, communicates him, saying I've got someone who's interested in Project Mew, and then they come and test him, and yeah, basically he goes through with it. Even though basically when he had the test before, Ash was there, so should Chloe be there with him or not? Actually, no. He's going to do it on his own. But he's not going to be caught in the mountains as he was last time. I don't know what kind of mission it will be, but yeah, Go's going to pass it anyway and get into Project Mew. So, yeah. And some other things I kind of forgot to mention in the previous two is, yeah, the first season, Jesse James and Meowth is going to be there. Well, this is Team Rocket, well, obviously. Season 2, not Jesse James and Meowth aren't going to be there because they're following Ash. So basically, they went to Galar to chase him over there because he won that Pikachu. So it's going to be the other Team Rocket members that do show up in the series. Because Cassidy and Butch have already given up being Team Rocket members. They're already living a peaceful life on their own. So, yeah. And in Project Mew, well, the third one, there's going to be no Team Rocket. So, was Jesse James and Meowth, Team Rocket, well, other members of Team Rocket, then nothing. Yeah, because there's not going to be much for them to actually interfere with. Because they're kind of like keep their distance. So, yeah, that's that. So everything that happens with Project Mew in the original one is obviously going to be all condensed into season 3. But some things might possibly change because obviously, like when Go's doing one of these trials, tests, and all that, and Ash is there to help. Gotta either make a new test so he can do it on his own, or Chloe's actually there to help him out. But yeah, as I said, she's not going to be there as much in this one, in season 3, as she was in season 2. Because she's not chasing anything right now. So, yeah. That's basically... Is that everything I can think of? But then again, it's kind of short too. And anyway, with, like how sometimes seasons do actually have another name, something else on it, like Pokemon Journeys, something else, and same again. Basically, it'll be Pokemon Journeys, which obviously the first one's going to stay the same. Then Season 2, Pokemon Journeys New Beginnings, for obviously Chloe. And Season 3, obviously Pokemon Journeys Mew. Yeah, that's what I would name them. And yeah, obviously it's still going to end the exact same way, with the people who go to Project Mew to find Mew, and I don't know, still going to end the same way. I haven't actually seen this episode because, one, it's not English. I've only heard stuff about it, so I can talk a little bit about it. And like how the kind of thing does end at the end where Go's holding up his hand, Mew appears in his hand and flies off, disappears again afterwards. Seriously, my throat today. So yeah, that's going to be the same because he's, I don't know, say about halfway there. What would I say? Yeah, I don't know. You probably caught a good amount of Pokemon already at this point. So yeah, about halfway there. So technically, in a way, Pokemon Journeys can still keep going. Because as I said, it's a spin-off. Because that's what it deserves. Because it is a completely different game from the mainline games. It's Pokemon Go. It's Pokemon Go. So keep it as its own thing. So yeah, really, there's not much to say with this one because the only things I've got is Project Mew, and yeah, maybe you could. I can't remember how many different things he Go had to do to get all these tokens so he could actually be qualified for it at the end, but then again, you still got to kind of fill in all the little gaps in between. But then again, as I said, it's all individual 1 episode or 2 episode stories, isn't it? Pokemon Journeys. So you don't really have to fill out much. Just make some day events and all that stuff in it. Like, I don't know, more stuff going with home with Professor Cerise and the rest of the family. More chaos going in Cerise's garden and all of Ghost Pokemon. Something like that. I don't know, but yeah. Anything else I can actually add to this? Uh, uh, oh yeah, I was actually thinking something as well that I don't know where this will be, but you know, like when in well, obviously Journeys, uh, they did the little event of demonstrating to pass to the Hisui region, and I don't know, maybe because as I said of what I did, I've made the Galar region, I've made Legends Arceus with Ash in it and all that. Maybe I don't know, they could have something that they've discovered from way back there, which belongs to Ash, which Go recognizes when he actually comes and well, basically sees the museum and all that. Maybe. Anyway, it would be a little fun, a little Easter egg, because obviously this is gonna happen before the Legends Arceus anime anyway. Because, as I said, with season 3, it will technically be season 3 of Ingala, so basically he's going to the final battle, the league and that, the Championship League. So it's a little Easter egg of some of what's to come. See something from Ash, from that is old fossilized. I don't know how it could maintain, but yeah, Go sees it, recognizes it belongs to Ash, and think, where did this come from? Could be something. Little fun Easter egg. Well, yeah, and all the times when Go actually catches legendaries or interacts with legendaries, basically turn them into specials or actually movies. I think now would be better than having it all TV series, just simple episodes, because without that there's no actual special things happening, no movies actually scheduled for Journeys. So yeah, when Go's interacting with legendaries, I've turned it into a movie or a special. But well, apart from right at the very beginning, which starts with a raid battle with Lugia between Ash and Go and two other people, two other randos, and the end of season 1, which is going to end the exact same way with as it did, a raid battle with against Lugia. So yeah, that's the only legendary I'll allow it in the whole in Journeys. Every other time, it's going to be a special or a movie. So yeah, that's my take on making the season 3. There's probably a few more things I can think of, but as like I say, I do this from the top of my head, so it's either I talk with what's up there, what I can get out, and yeah, vice versa. So I actually did it. I don't know if I will still continue with making these. Well, actually, making it just on Pokemon, because I've done just Pokemon at the minute for anime series that we never got. There are still a few more things I can actually bring up and sort of make into a series, but make into an anime series. But I don't know. Or maybe I should just go into some other stuff, because I don't know if people just want to hear my thoughts on how to make something else, which could be fun too. But yeah, That's going to do it. That's all I can think of. So, yeah, that's going to be it. So, if you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell for notifications, comment, and I will see you next time. Bye.